my first impression to Miss Universe 2017 candidates from the Philippines, USA, Venezuela, and Colombia. We are heading now to another set of frontrunners. As Miss India and Miss Thailand pageants have yet to unfold, we are pushing through with our first impression with the beauties from South Africa, Indonesia, and Mexico. Let's watch this.
Gold up in my tea. Gold up in my tea. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. Gold up in my tea. I miss you in the basement. Gold up in my tea. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And when the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I could leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know.
It's a little bit scary to imagine these girls colliding against each other to grab the Miss Universe 2017 crown. They're really gorgeous. Miss South Africa is a beauty. Considering the last two representatives of South Africa to Miss Universe, she's better. She looks like a Hollywood, Bollywood star. Her beauty reminds me of Margot Cotillard. I don't know if my pronunciation is right. The Hollywood actress who was dragged into the Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie brouhaha, split controversy. She looks like her exactly, and Goldie Hawn in some instances during her heyday. She's beautiful, and she's a bombshell at the same time. But I'd like to say that she is a little bit of an angle beauty. You know, in some shots, in some angles, she just doesn't look as beautiful as other shots of her. In this interview, she just doesn't look as good as, you know, during the pageant and in her other pictorials. But I believe that she will make a strong challenge to the big four candidates. And you know, well, Miss South Africa has been really strong in both Miss World and Miss Universe. And she's gonna compete to both pageants. So if she wins Miss World, we will never see her at Miss Universe. Miss Indonesia. She looks very much exactly like Kijewaro. It's really a nice feeling pronouncing that name. Kijewaro. There are names that just sound great. So by having that resemblance, I think it will work against her. It's too soon to say that she is gonna be just an ordinary candidate, because Indonesia has been making waves lately, not only in Miss Universe but in other pageants. They made it to the top 3 of Miss World for 2 consecutive years, and their candidates at Miss Universe have been placing in the top 15 for 4 years, I think. I'm not really sure about it. And she's got great skin. I think she's gorgeous. Not just because I want to play it safe, but I think she's gorgeous. Miss Mexico is sexy. She goes a long body, but she just pales in comparison with the last year's representative of Mexico, who really has got that magnificent body. It's like a work of art. Mexico, you know, since 2010, when they won Miss Universe, have got this knack in gliding gracefully on the catwalk. And I've watched one pageant. I'm gonna talk about that in my next videos. I have watched this video wherein all candidates have perfectly captured Miss Mexico and Miss Universe 2010's walk. You know, that that giggling style. Everyone did that. What's the name again of that Miss Universe from Mexico? I forgot. Wait. Okay, got it. Jimena Navarrete. She was one of those Miss Universe winners who were able to create an iconic performance and image. So whenever we see a candidate like this, like, so that's Jimena Navarrete's signature Miss Universe performance. And I like it, really. Yeah, I really do. So that's it. I have already made my first impression to Miss Philippines, Miss Colombia, Miss USA, Miss Venezuela, Miss South Africa, Miss Indonesia, and Miss Mexico. A lot of fans have been requesting me to talk about Miss India, but it's very difficult at this stage to review it. You know, the journey to Miss India, something like that, because the Miss India pageant is very, very wide, in scope. There's a Miss India East, Miss India West, and then Miss India, etc. And they will just choose the best from these sub-competitions and then eventually select the best candidates, and from that comes the representative for Miss Universe. So it's a very long and tiring process. But I have this feeling that this year, India will have a great comeback without even seeing yet their representative. That's what I feel. India will make a strong impression this year. I hope so. So thank you very much for watching. This is your friend again, Robato, saying arigato gozaimasu, and watch out for more as yours truly make my own journey to the Miss Universe 2017 crown.